Good afternoon, Bharat. This is Nakul Chaturvedi, and you are watching N Bharat Media Network's English platform, N Bharat English. We will talk about all the big news of the country. We will show you top headlines of the world. Before that, take a look at the headline. War breaks out between Cambodia and Thailand for thousands of year-old Shiva temple. 16 people dead so far. 1 lakh people shifted away from border in Thailand. 161 policemen of Kanpur Commissionerate are missing since finishing their duty for Mahakumbh. Senior officials sent details to government and administration. After Bihar, now Election Commission will run SIR process in the whole country. Claims in notification of 24th June that voters will be asked to fill forms in the whole country. More than 8 children died after being buried under debris due to collapse of roof of government school in Rajasthan. Many children injured died in the middle of studies within few moments. After the end of Kanwar Yatra, Swachh Haridwar Abhiyan was run in Haridwar under the leadership of a district magistrate and senior superintendent of police. Officials were seen cleaning with brooms on the bank of Ganga Ghat. And Roadways suffered a loss of about 1 crore rupees during the 13-day Kanwar fair in Haridwar. Officials claim even building temporary bus stations on different routes did not yield any benefit. Unfortunately, Cambodia has yet to release official figures, though reports suggest 1 casualty on their side. Now the news in detail. The ongoing conflict between Thailand and Cambodia over 2 ancient Shiva temples has led to tragic consequences with 16 lives lost so far. Thailand has taken precautionary measure of evacuating around 1 lakh people from the border areas to ensure their safety. The situation has escalated with clashes reported at 12 locations along the border today. The Thai government has confirmed the loss of 15 lives, including 1 soldier and 14 civilians, and 46 individuals have been injured. In response to the unrest, Thailand has imposed martial law in 8 districts near the Cambodian border. A Thai Foreign Ministry spokesperson emphasized that discussions on a ceasefire are premature until Cambodia ceases its aggressive action. Given the circumstances, the Indian Embassy in Thailand has issued a travel advisory urging Indian citizens to avoid visiting 7 states near the border. Safety remains a top priority for everyone involved in this sensitive situation. Following their duty at the Mahakumbh, approximately 161 policemen from the Kanpur Commissionerate have been unaccounted for over the past 6 months. Unfortunately, efforts to locate them have been challenging, as they are neither at their registered addresses nor in their hometowns, and their mobile phones are switched off, making tracking difficult. The situation includes 41 policemen who went missing after various assignments, 39 policemen who have been dislocated following departmental elections, 34 policemen who have not returned after taking leave, 27 policemen who went on sick leave and haven't come back, and 20 policemen who are still absent from other districts even after 6 months. The police administration has made attempt to reach out the sending notices twice, but there hasn't been any response. Additionally, senior officials have notified the UP Police Headquarters about this ongoing issue. After the intensive voter list revision carried out in Bihar, the Election Commission is now preparing to undertake a special intensive revision of the voter list throughout the entire nation. This strategic decision, officially communicated in an order dated June 24, is designed to upload and meticulously enhance the integrity and accuracy of the voter list, which is a crucial element of democratic process. By taking this initiative on a national scale, the Election Commission is striving to ensure that every eligible citizen is accurately reflected in the voter records, thereby fortifying the foundation of a free and fair election. Furthermore, the timetable for implementing the SIR program will soon be disclosed, allowing electoral authorities, voters, and other stakeholders across the country to participate in this critical undertaking aimed at refining the democratic infrastructure. During the Kanwar Fair, the Haridwar roadways faced a challenging period with a financial loss of around 1 crore. Unfortunately, the buses didn't attract many passengers during the fair, which led to a halt in operations for about 13 days. The bus services were moved to 3 temporary bus stands. However, due to the large crowds and route changes, these stands saw very little passenger movement. According to roadways officials, this resulted in a significant revenue drop. Now that the fair has concluded, operations have returned to the permanent bus stand. DM Mayur Dixit and SSP Pramendra Singh Dobhal took part in the Haridwar Safai Mahabhiyan, kicking off a cleanliness pledge at the Ganga Ghats. Following the Kanwar Yatra, when millions of devotees left Haridwar, a significant amount of waste was left behind, presenting a major challenge for the administration. However, viewing this an opportunity, District Magistrate Mayur Dixit, SSP Pramendra Singh Dobhal and HRDA Vice President Anshul Singh personally took action with brooms in hand. The Swachh Haridwar Abhiyan, which began at the Ghats roads and the Kanwar track route at the dawn, has now transformed into a vibrant mass movement. However, viewing this an opportunity, District Magistrate Mayur Dixit, SSP Pramendra Singh Dobhal and HRDA Vice President Anshul Singh personally took action with brooms in hand. The Swachh Haridwar Abhiyan, which began at the Ganga Ghats roads and Kanwar track route at the dawn, has now transformed into a vibrant mass movement. Administrative officials, thousands of government employees, social organizations, Ghat adopting groups and enthusiastic youth have joined this Mahabhiyan. Each sweep of the broom is not just about cleaning, it's a heartfelt pledge to serve the Ganga. This cleanliness campaign has set a remarkable example of cultural awareness and administration commitment in Uttarakhand.